this is John from 4½, and I'm here with another episode of our blog on video production for property managers. Today's installment is going to be about sound. Now, sound may be more important than the video. Yes, it's a video blog, but sound for getting your message across is the most important thing. Let's face it, you could put up a title card or a graphic, and as long as you can be heard, you're getting your message across. But just a picture ends up, like a Charlie Chaplin film, and it's just not enough. So you want to be heard, you want to be understood, but it doesn't have to be perfect. Unfortunately, most inexpensive cameras, and for that matter medium-range cameras, treat sound almost as an afterthought. They put a tiny little microphone in there. It's omnidirectional, so it's hearing from all around you, including from behind the camera, and so it makes it much more difficult to get a quality sound out of it. So we've got two different strategies that we can use to get better sound. One is for cameras like that have no auxiliary sound input, like the one I'm using right now, and the second is for ones that do. But for both styles of cameras, the first part works across the board, and that is to change your environment. So you can move to a different place, or you can quiet things down to reduce the distractions, the different noises in the background. So if there's a fan going on, or a server, or the air conditioning is on, kill it. Shut it down. They're high-pitched whines. You can get rid of that stuff. Also, if you could put it in a place that limits the echo, that helps. We're kind of stuck with it here, but we have a new background here. I don't know if you noticed. But that also, since it's covered in fabric, can help to reduce the amount of echo in the room. The other thing you can do is move the camera closer. Not always doable, but since most blogs are basically of just some person standing there talking or sitting there talking, you can get the camera pretty close, and there's definitely an impact on the sound. So the second category of things you can do is, if you actually have a camera with a mic output, you can use an external mic, and the difference is amazing. We recently did a blog that was outside. It was very difficult. I had to really monkey with the sound to get it to sound, understandable. But if we had had a simple, what they call a shotgun mic, which is a directional mic, you've seen them before on news reporters' cameras, the long, thin one with the foam on it, we would have done very well. And that works very well in an interview situation, for instance, when you need to get two people on camera, two key people in the shot, but you want to hear them both, and you only have one mic input. If you only have one person, then you can use the lavalier mic. That's the one that clips on, and you can get both a wired and a wireless version of that, and that there is also great for getting just the sound from one person. Although it's unlikely if you're doing an interview style you'll be able to attach both mics into your camera. The third style is the kind you've seen on stage. It's the standard handheld mic, which is pretty good, and if you want to stand there with one, you could do that. If you attached one near the camera, it would be better than the built-in mic, but really a shotgun, which is going to direct right at the people that are speaking, or a lavalier, which is so close it doesn't hear as many background noises, are the best way to go. The other thing to think of when you're thinking about sound is distractions. I'm sitting at a table here. I have on a watch. The watch sometimes could hit the table if you're not careful. And these kind of little noises, like from a watch, maybe you have jangly earrings or bracelets that also jangle, that is something that you want to reduce as much as possible, because again, it distracts from the overall message. And the last thing, speak clearly. I come from New Jersey. I tend to talk pretty loud, so it comes over much more easily when I'm speaking to a camera. But if you have a lesser voice, a quieter voice, it's worth remembering to sort of talk to someone beyond the camera. Maybe pretend you're talking to somebody hard of hearing, but you need to do a test run to make sure that you can be heard, because if you need to, after you've already shot it, bump up that sound level because they can't hear you, you are bumping up all of the background noise as well. I hope this helps you out. Thank you very much. This is John from 4½. If you have any questions, feel free to contact us.